services. But it's a good step in the right direction. So that's the sort of thing. I like the idea of shared services and consolidation voluntarily. I don't like towns being forced to do it. I think it's wise to let them do it when it makes sense to them and makes sense to the residents. So, but I mean that's again just being yes, ma'am.
Yes. Who makes up this state planning commission? Who are these people?
Who are these people? It's a mix of public members and also cabinet members.
Public meeting.
Public meeting folks from around the state.
And how are they chosen?
They're chosen by, they usually send in a letter of interest, and they're reviewed, and they go before the Senate for confirmation, and they vote. If they're voted on, then they're put on the commission.
Special interest.
So.
Are they from special interest groups, or are they regular taxpayers? Do they own property?
They're regular guys.
Are there any requirements that goes along with the choosing? They should be property owners. They should be, residents of the state. They should be.
You can't be born in Kenya.
Some business.
I mean, the requirements are typical. You have to be voting age and a resident of New Jersey and all that. But the members are listed in the plan.
Right.
And
I see this here.
Yeah. So there is a mix.
Anybody representing the property owners, private property owners here? Anybody specifically representing the property owners?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're public members. They're representing, the residents of the state. So.
That doesn't mean they're representing the people of the state.
Not at all. I don't see any transportation, I see. The environment, I see. I don't see anything that says, that we're being represented. And I really think being that we are the majority of the people in the state, we weren't asked to be stakeholders. Nobody asked us to have an input in this plan prior to it being planned, right?
But that answers your question about the SBC.
That doesn't answer my question at all, but I'll get more questions. I'll get more answers. Thank you.
I'll answer it again. The SBC is chosen by the administration at the time, and they're chosen. They send a letter of interest, then they go before the Senate for confirmation. So the governor is in office now, so he would take this and send it to the appointments folks. Now, you know how the governor has been doing with his appointments. There's sort of a Congo line. There's 300 folks waiting to be confirmed. So that's the way it goes. The governor chooses people to serve on this commission. Then they go before the Senate for confirmation. If the Senate confirms them, then they become sitting.
Can I just add one simple thing to that? Is the balance of the Senate also have an effect on who gets accepted and who doesn't?
Well, it could. I mean, unfortunately, that's why there's a bit of a backlog there, and that's the reality. Yes, sir, in the back.
Within the body of the plan, there is a mention of using incentives to gain cooperation from the municipalities.
Right.
We've also talked about green energy, supporting green energy industry. This usually involves some sort of incentives, tax breaks, increasing the public or protected lands. Involves the cost of maintaining those properties, and remediation of costs to the municipalities, which I believe Dan addressed earlier. New Jersey is blessed with being 3 years in a row the state with the highest per capita tax burden. My question is, how are these costs and the other costs, which I'm sure we have not even touched on here, going to be addressed without the taxpayer in New Jersey being additionally burdened to pay these costs?
Right. There's not going to be any additional taxes to implement this plan. We're going to do please let me answer, okay? We're going to do this from existing funds now. That's another thing that all of the agencies are going to have to do, is identify, because all of these agencies like DOT and DEP have to do their part for the infrastructure. And that's existing money. It's not going to be any additional. Yes, sir. We'll take one more and two more, okay?
Okay. Looking at the resolution for the number of meetings, public input meetings, that resolution says that there shall be at least 6.
Right.
It does not say 6 and only 6. Now, this referred to someone anonymously in the administration having decided only 6. Who was that?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, can we find, because that is against the resolution. resolution. Unless it's Governor Christie or Lieutenant Governor Guadagno, they don't have the authority to override that. And we would like to have one per county. I think every one of these meetings I've been at, everyone has said there are not enough meetings. We want more input. And as you just said, there's 60 days until you produce this other plan. Why are we limiting our input? Why have we left out all these thousands and thousands of people that live in millions of people that live in New Jersey?
Shelley, I will pass it along again.
I have two questions.
Okay.
If the state is broke, where is the money?
It's from existing budgets that already exist. And the second question?
My second question is, I'm flabbergasted, as many people in this room are, that there was no public notice of this. If there was, it was probably done in a way where most of the people who live in the state of New Jersey were unaware. Let me finish, please, sir. Secondly, is there any place where anyone who could not make these 6 very limited meetings, read any of the meetings, minutes of the meeting, see any video?
We're not taping it. We don't have video.
Minutes. Every meeting should have minutes. Where can we read minutes from all these meetings that transpired?
Well, we don't have the minutes posted. There's no action taken at these meetings, so.
Why not?
Because we're not taking any action here. We're here just for comment.
This is state run, there should be.
Yeah.
And I thought they were being
The
recorded.
way the meetings are,
We were told at the first
hold on,
one they were
folks.
being recorded.
The way the meetings are structured by law is that these are public comment meetings.